Hey there everyone and welcome to some more Near Monsters PvP, going through clips that are from the past. This was early April when they had the special rule that was 100 cost teams. You can see we've got barely any monsters in the team as well as some very unusual kind of stuff. So I really enjoyed this and I've got 11 clips saved of me using this team, this stealth team. And I'm going to do them in 3 videos, each one being about 10 minutes long. So these clips I'm going through in chronological order. This particular battle was one of the first battles I did with the team, and you'll see that in general in this video I do some quite questionable decision making. The questionable decision making in this particular battle was the defang at the beginning. I really should have done the Purify Mist and then use my sneak attack moves to get rid of the Gaia Murai, get rid of the Steggy as well to open them up to stun. Then I can follow up with the stun wave, and then control more with my sneak attack moves, getting through the enemy team. I don't know why I did the defang at the beginning. Maybe the Robinator, I was worried that the poison touch would mess up my stealth, but it was just bad decision making. So now what I've got is, well, I worried that things were getting a bit out of control, so I did link sneak attack all, and I also thought, I'd probably just get through this guy's team. However, then he has Death Revenge monsters, and this is going to be extended quite a bit by what's going on here, because that Tortogeist then gets my Venom, my Rattleworm. The Bloodgrave was able to get rid of the Tenebrae that could clone. That Anku Dragon, I basically just have to leave it alone now, and it's going to get a couple of kills, which is really annoying. So I use Poison Touch to attack the Ghost Shell. The reason why is I'm thinking maybe I can make it die to poison, and then he's not going to get a monster from Mirror Revenge. I thought I'd see how much the Poison Touch does. Did about a third of the health, and then another one here. Maybe I can leave that to die off, or maybe I could kill it with Metoid. But unfortunately, the Metoid just got killed there, so not a whole lot I can do with that. I've just got to accept to kill this Ghost Shell. So I do that here with a Poison Touch. It also gets a kill on Blossomite, which isn't too bad. So now I have the Sneak Attack, and to be honest, I don't really want to kill the Anku Dragon, or the Nebelronix, or the Twigster. So even though this Rattleworm is going to poison my team, I decide to go for it. And then rather than killing Blossomite with the Blood Fury, and then skipping to have Sneak Attack, skipping to kill with the Box Jaw and then having Sneak Attack on Zulong, I used Blood Fury, which in hindsight was a really bad idea, because now he can Blood Crave my Blossomite to kill it off before it gets another turn. So it's getting pretty tight now, and I kill the new Nebelronix with Blood Fury. I get very lucky with the Death Revenge hitting my Box Jaw. I think I would have lost if it hit my Zulong there. And in fact, looking back on this, what I really should have done was just hit all, because I'm pretty sure it would have hit the Nebelronix, killed the new Nebelronix, maybe killed the Twigster too. And then the Nebelronix left would be on low health, and even if the Death Revenge hits my Zulong or whatever, the Tenebrae is going to get another turn before that Nebelronix kills it, so I would have won guaranteed. But luckily, it didn't. It did pay off. No, I'm trying to think of the opposite of not paying off. You know what I mean? It didn't backfire, and I didn't lose. So this team is very much what we saw a lot. Robinator in the front line, loads of people were running Protectors, and loads of people were running Aura Dragon, and that's why Stealth in general was very viable. It's why I used a Sneak Attack team, and Rattleworm was brilliant to taking down Aura Dragon, as you can see there. Many teams were stunnable too, which meant Nova Drake in the front line was a lot better than it would normally be. I did the hit all there, expecting Robinator to not die for some reason. I completely forgot how hitting it plus the Bombwide Explosion was going to hit it, that it would die, so the Poison Revenge killed off both my Dracarosa and Nova Drake. Really bad decision there, and I then was trying to claw this back, working out how to do things. I maybe rushed the decision with Zulong a little bit as well, because now the Flocculosaurus is retreated, but hard to say for certain. I need to kill the Shiva Dragon. I tried to do the Poison Touch around the Protectors, but unfortunately it gets blocked. So now I'm thinking, he's gonna have Shiva Dragon, that's gonna get going. But then he does hit all with Spookoid. That's a pretty big mistake there. He should have done the Stealth all, so I couldn't easily kill off his Shiva Dragon with those 2 attacks. So now I've really got him actually locked down. I thought this was going to go badly. It looked like it was going badly, but then suddenly things turn around as he gets left with 3 Protectors. I mean, he was doing an Aura Dragon build. So he didn't, he had a lot of protectors, and that was just generally his plan, with the Shiva Dragon to charge up and kill people off. So now my game plan's coming into effect, because I can just lock him in with these protectors and hit around them. And what I'm trying to do here is carefully line everything up. Well, we'll see in a second, because I'm going to kill off the Zulong, then his Moji comes in. He has Flocculosaurus next in line. Now, when Flocculosaurus enters, it's going to kill off my low health Tenebris, which means the new Tenebris is going to enter and my whole team is going to be stealthed, which then means I can sweep through whatever his 3 remaining monsters are. So I now have to sort of fiddle around and try to line things up carefully. I'm going to use Link Sneak Attack All a lot, just spamming that off, trying to line things up. And what he should probably be doing is spamming, say, Purify on Sherloid, and skipping lots with his other monsters to force me to take turns and try and push me out, so that my things are not lined up. But it's going to be really tricky because I have got stealth on both the Tenebris, which are low seconds and stuff. And yeah, as it turns out, you'll see things very slowly line up. We're locked into this for a little bit of time, and my Blossomite isn't killing anything off, luckily. And then this is it. Everything's lined up. Well, about to be lined up. Sorry. I use the stealth. So now that Tenebris that's not going to die has a turn before anything else, and I can kill off the Moji with this Tenebris that's about to die. So everything gets stealthed. I then realise, I can actually try and take down the Sherloid. It's actually probably worth it. So yeah, I managed to hit it, and that's pretty lucky. So then I can go straight into Link Sneak Attack All, kill off what he's got left, and it's really smooth finish. So that battle turned out really nicely. It didn't look like it to begin with, but it was, it felt pretty close, but in the end was very good. Now this next team, this is a very well built team, and that Inspire at the beginning on Oak Thulu is a huge issue to try and deal with. So what I should do here is skip, use the Purify Mist, and then sort of sneak attack stuff to kill off the Oak Thulu, but for some reason I use Hit All. I was thinking because I couldn't really deal with the Oak Thulu or something, but it was a really stupid mistake because that brought in the Avioronics. So not only did Oak Thulu get a turn which could double repulse 2 of my monsters, but also something else that I didn't know what it could be, because something behind Avioronics was going to enter too. That was just giving him complete control, and really big mistake there. So he's focusing on my Nova Drake, trying to kill it off. I'm focusing on his Oak Thulu, trying to kill it off. I use Second Wind. Now this was at the time where they changed them to do it instantly, but Nova Drake was bugged and didn't have that. So he did the life flip self. I didn't really think much of it. I did Hit All, and then I realised, this was really, really stupid, because Aviator gets a turn and purifies Oak Thulu before Oak Thulu dies. I really should have done Raw Bloodthirst on the Oak Thulu there instead to make sure that died off, because now he can just chain things together, stun me, and Oak Thulu is gonna tear through my team. Second big mistake of this battle, and there's not really much way I can claw back from this. This guy plays expertly, just does things perfectly. That counter strike there, followed up with the Natural Selection, could have probably done Protector Killer too, to then get a kill on Avioronics. Things are just going perfectly for him. He kills off the Mutoid. My Angel Land's going to get a turn, but it can't really do a whole lot. I do the Purify All. But of course by this point Oak Thulu's got double Survivor charged, so it doesn't slow down Oak Thulu. And then he's able to chain it into the stun and kill me off. Great team, really well played. It's a really interesting team that this person put together. They made Link's stun work very nicely and deserved that win. So the final match of this video is going up against a poison kind of team. This is stunnable though, and so my Nova Drake is able to do a lot of work. So I am able to do the stun wave at the beginning. I mean, my team in general is extremely aggressive. I can use that Purify Mist and go straight off and just kill their whole team, the whole front line, I mean. And that's something which I did in a lot of battles. And then if their team was stunnable, then I could do the stun wave and then do a controlled kind of sneak attack stuff to get through their team, which is exactly what you see me doing here. So I realised I don't actually need to use the Venom sneak attack. I'd much rather the kill on Nova Drake. and so I just get the kill on Nova Drake, I get a second kill on Nova Drake. I'm not going to protect a lot of them here. I'm just going to slowly sweep through. So when it comes to Dracorosa, I decide no, I'm going to skip. I'm going to take out that Desikian first of all. So that goes down, and then I can use the Defang to get rid of Terror Dragon. Then I can do one more attack, which I put Bundum to hold ground. Before then I can use the Link Sneak Attack all to wipe out all his monsters, other than that Grizzle Rex. Absolutely brutal. This was, I mean, he got one turn with the Purify there on his Bavolcus, and then I was just able to go through all of his monsters. Really, really nasty, and this was why I find this team so fun, is just you could play in very different ways, depending on what the enemy team allowed you to do. And it countered what the meta was at the time as well. So that's it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it, and we've got 2 more videos of this team coming soon, so I hope you check them out.